Today we're gonna see my whole eBay purchase history, and to make things more interesting, we are going to sum up how much we spent from day one, so stay till the end to find out. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. You know how at least for the new year, people start setting new year resolution goals? They try to sleep earlier, they build good habits, they start eating healthier, go to the gym, and try and save more money. In short, not trying to be a piece of shit. Well boys, New Year's was the day I became a piece of shit. Look at this. Oh my god, I spent around 1,500 bucks the day before New Year's. You can say this was my first phase of collecting Thomas. It was all about buying anything you see phase. Even with hobbies guys, I do think you need a plan. And it was a surefire disaster for me. Why? Look at what I'm buying. Oh my. If I were to evaluate this phase, it would be a 0. A big fat 0. So, let's see how much I lost. If I were to point out one good thing I did, it would be that I took the action. I took the commitment to buy. It's just that it was a step towards toxicity, becoming broke, and all those good stuff. One advice from this phase I want to give you guys is that take the action and commit, but make sure to have a game plan. Alright, second phase we have here is our special edition phase. One thing I learned in life is that when successful companies market their products, they don't end up advertising the product itself, but they rather market and sell the emotion and feeling behind the product. And I believe Learning Curve did a fantastic job on the 60th anniversary items. You know, it made me feel like a cool kid even though I'm just a nerd. Anyways, at this phase of my collecting career, I was listing things out. I was actually educating myself, listing down all the special editions Thomases, listing down all the characters and all these stuff. But there was one single problem that I made that destroyed my collection career. I had a big problem. And that problem is, the more I learned, I started getting into these rabbit holes. Now, what are these rabbit holes? Look at what I started buying. Why do I even need that roll and whistle or those like special cargo cards when I don't even have the characters? In short, I overwhelmed myself, and as you guys can see, I stopped collecting for a whole year because of that. From this phase, what I learned is I should always set smaller goals and stick with the plan and keeping my priorities straight. I feel like going out of line is okay time to time, but without a goal, I was just lost and collecting just wasn't that fun. How I think of it is not just Thomas, but also in life too. With that being said, let's see how much I spent. Third phase is the 1992 and first edition collection phase. Now at that point, I was buying more stuff outside of eBay than I was from eBay. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This was also when I met Roy and I started networking with collectors, and I learned a lot just by talking with them. But I also bought a lot from them as well. When I say it's a lot, and let's not disclose that today. One thing for sure though is I did my research and I was sticking with the plan. I knew what I wanted in this phase, and for that I'm just gonna give a pat on myself. Hell yeah! However, there's always a catch guys. It's never perfect. My biggest problem from this phase was that I should have been more patient on some of these trains. I would end up buying the same train multiple times because I keep on finding better condition trains. One tip I want to give you guys is don't go for trains because it's cheap. Save up the money and go with the one that actually touches your heart. I would have to score myself around 6 out of 10 for this. And -4 comes from definitely being impatient. Trust me, I still struggle with this. I'm a very impatient person. And with that being said, during this phase, only around 28.94. It's not as bad as you think. Actually, it is bad because I was buying more stuff outside of eBay. Boys, phase 4 is my 92 bidding spree. I went crazy ham on this phase because I wanted these 92 labeled boxes. I do admit, some of these purchases are just so stupid. I know, but let me tell you this. I don't regret it. And the reason why I say I don't regret it is, do you think Elon Musk can buy my collection? Do you think he can buy my prototypes or 92 track adapters and all these rare stuff? Hell no! There are certain things that money can't buy you, and I believe some are 92 Thomases. And for my 92s, no matter what the price, I will never ever sell my collection. Now, Boko, Daisy, Terrence, and the Troublesome Break Band, I know I overpaid, but it was the best decision that I ever made. Honestly, this phase I'm super proud of, and I'll give myself a 10 out of 10 for this. Now, how much did I spend for this? After phase 4, I believe I built a strong foundation for my Thomas collection. But then again, when is it ever enough? You guys know what I mean? Once you buy the next thing, you will always want more. At this phase, all I could think about was how to scale my collection. You guys could see that I was filling in the gaps, but I was also starting new lines like Brio Thomas, German Thomases, and then the Benjamins, a lot of brown label destinations, all of these good things. But compared to phase 3, you guys could say that I chilled down a lot, right? I guess not really, but you guys know what I mean. Anyways, I would rate this 8 out of 10. I believe starting from this phase, I was making smarter decisions. I was buying at the right price. I was being a little more patient, I guess not too patient, but I was also starting better lines. Like Brio, I believe is awesome. German, great. Benjamin's, it's phenomenal. For real guys, I was making smarter decisions. Your boy finally grew up a little bit. With that being said, let's see how much we spent on it. Let's finally go to our last phase. Now at this phase, I wasn't starting anything new. I was just filling in the gaps, filling the things that I needed, buying things at the right price. I was sticking with the plan, not fading away. It was becoming more sustainable. Now you guys can see my last purchase was around 2 months ago. Believe it or not, I keep checking eBay every single day, but it's just that during that 2 months period, I couldn't really find anything to buy. I feel like I'm starting to find a good balance. Let's see how much we spent. Oh, we spent 7,325 bucks. Forget about what I said, guys. Yeah, just, you know what? Yeah, collecting's not healthy for you. It's just, you go downhill. And that is my purchase history. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe down, and I'm gonna have to rethink about my life a little bit. Oh my god.